My name's Chris, I'm in the Manchester His Hair Clinic, and my third and final treatment was about 2.5, 3 months ago now. Yeah, it was really good, really enjoyable. I had 3 treatments sort of spread out over the course of about a month and a half, and yeah, didn't really find it that painful. I enjoyed it, I think, because it was a sort of process of, you know, trying to get away from the look that I didn't like to, you know, to more how I wanted to look like. And yeah, it was just a really enjoyable process to go through. Each one for me, because I had quite a large area to cover, like the whole top of my head, the back and some of the sides, each treatment I think lasted about 4 hours, or over 4 hours each time actually. So it was a bit of an ordeal, but I think you've got the trick is to try and keep yourself going by having little breaks and, you know, drinking water and having little snacks and stuff, so you're not just sat there sort of having it done for the whole time. Yeah, I had different practitioners for all 3 of my treatments, and that was really great as well. It was nice to get to know the different practitioners, and yeah, they really put you at ease, and you know, you have a nice chat while you're doing it, and that sort of, you know, takes your mind away from the fact that you're having a needle stuck in your head 100,000 times. I didn't mind having different practitioners at all. I thought it was a good thing, because you're getting the sort of the weight of 3 different people's experience and styles, etc. So I was very happy to do it that way, actually. No, in terms of the differences between the practitioners, I don't really think there was. I think they're all sort of trained the same way, to be honest. In style, there was no you know, there was no discernible difference to me in terms of how they went about it at all. No. In terms of the effects, as we talked about in the video before, I told all my friends and family, so and I had to go to work the next day as well, straight after every treatment, and even after the first one. So obviously the change was quite dramatic, but because everyone knew that I was having it done, everyone was very supportive, and you know, people were just coming up to me throughout the day telling me how much better it looked and how sort of impressed they were with it, and wanting to, you know, sort of touch my head and stuff to sort of see how it felt. And yeah, after the first one, you're obviously you're sort of in a transitional phase if you have a large area to cover like mine. After the second one, I would say it was pretty much entirely complete, and the third was just a sort of touch up to make sure all, you know, it was all sort of even, etc., and just blend it in. Yeah, it's completely changed my I would say day-to-day sort of life and routines, in that I just don't worry or even think about my hair anymore at all, whereas I used to worry about it a lot, and you know, worry about my appearance, etc. But now I just don't even think about it. You almost forget that you've had this done after a few weeks, and all you worry about is shaving your head, you know, once in the morning, shave it before you go to work, or, you know, last thing at night. And that's it. You know how you're going to look. No worry about wind or rain or anything like that. It's just a lot easier, and I think that I look a lot better now. I think it's made me look quite a lot younger. And looking back to the videos of me before and pictures of me with my hair as it was before, I just can't believe that I walked around looking like that, and that I didn't do something sooner, and I just don't think I knew quite how bad it was until I actually saw that, to be honest. So looking back on the way things were before, I'm even more certain that this was absolutely the right thing to do. Yeah, I'd advise anyone who, you know, has a sort of even medium to advanced stage of sort of losing their hair, to come in and see the guys and you know, make a consultation, come in and speak to them, because you can save yourself years of, you know, of going bald and being bald if that's something which troubles you as a person, like it did me and like it does a lot of us. There's no real reason to experience that, and like I say, I just wish that, you know, when I was 22, 23, when it became a real problem for me, that I'd known and been able to do this then. Would have saved me, you know, a lot of hassle over the past sort of 7 or 8 years, to be honest. So I wish I'd done it earlier. In terms of advice about the process, my advice would be just to sort of enjoy it, really, not worry too much about it. I mean, people have a tendency to obsess about, you know, losing the hair, etc., and get a little bit caught up in the process, but just enjoy it and know that however you look at the end, it's going to be a hell of a lot better than you looked before, in my opinion. And yeah, just enjoy it.